everybody, and welcome back to the Weatherman's Weather Update number 48. This is the Weatherman's Weather Update for September 29th, 2015. We will be talking about the soaking system in the east, which is more monsoon-like, and Joaquin, which is the tropical system. Where will it hit, if it will hit? First, let's talk about this system that is going to soak the east. Right around that blue spot, from the dark blue to the light blue, you'll be seeing approximately 1 to 1.5 inches of rain. In the darker purple spot that has a ring around that lighter red spot, we'll be seeing about 2 inches of rain. On this darker red spot, around the lighter orange spot, we'll be seeing anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain. The lightest spot of orange there is the amount of 5 to 7 inches of rain. Yes, inches of rain. And then that sliver that goes from Cape Hatteras area up through the area of Massachusetts, just south of that, that will be anywhere from 7 to 10 inches of rain. Of course, this is subject to change, and I hope it is going to change, but there are flash flood watches all the way around that area, because it's going to be pretty bad. There have already been flash floods occurring within north central Virginia, just south of the West Virginia border, at a college area where the water was running through this tunnel and into the parking lot. On the video that I watched, it was pretty bad. So that doesn't happen again, and you will see. This is the latest National Hurricane Center model, the 5 o'clock moon model for Tropical Storm Joaquin. As of right now, it's going more southwesterly towards the Bahamas, expected to curve and go north-northeast towards the east coast, going parallel to the east coast. At 2 p.m. Sunday, you can see it's just near the North Carolina coast, but models bring it curving back towards the coast somewhere around the Chesapeake region, which I will show you soon. And yeah, so let me show you those models. These are the latest spaghetti models out of the various models that we have. So, as you can see, most of them take it into the East Coast anywhere from Massachusetts, the Boston area, down to South Carolina. So, some of them bring it out to sea, but we will have to watch this closely, as most of them bring it into mostly the Chesapeake Bay area. So, hopefully this is not another Hurricane Sandy. This is the model intensity guide for Joaquin. As you can see, most of them bring it to Category 1 or 2. I would not trust that purple one there. It tends to spike a lot in previous runs and dip a lot. So as you can see, it goes up to Category 4 and dips down to subtropical after like 2 days. So I'd go with the Category 1 to 2 range for right now, but we'll have to keep watching and keep a close eye on this, because this is very close to the East Coast if it does not hit this. The latest run of the model for radar, basically. It's the high velocity visual infrared radar, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, the deep reds show that it is strengthening quite a bit, but it needs that eye to get stronger winds aloft. And I'm sure it'll become a hurricane within the next 18 hours, which is 10 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time on the 29th right now, so we shall see if that happens. It probably will, so keep a close eye on things. And next will be the local forecast for the Miami Valley of Ohio. So for your Wednesday, we have a high of 69 and a low of 53 with mostly sunny skies. Thursday, a high of 67, low of 48 with mostly sunny skies. So it'll be nice then, but Friday it gets cloudier with low of 64, or high of 64, low of 47. Saturday and Sunday, passing showers in the mid-60s as highs, the mid-40s as lows. And in the middle of October, models are showing a big dip in temperature, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And next I'm going to show you something from before this video. It was taken after the last Weatherman's Weather Update, though. So I think I'll just do something like that to get a different twist on the video. So this is from September 5th. The Weatherman's Weather Update was taken on September 4th. So this is the Field of Valor in Sydney, Ohio. It is a field of flags that people donate each flag to a veteran that fought or is currently fighting in any war from Revolutionary to current. And there are over 1,000 flags on this baseball field in Sydney, and it is really nice. It's a nice thing that our community does, and the traveling Vietnam Wall is brought in as well, and it's like full size. It takes up a lot of space, but I think it's pretty nice. So I like this format better. Tell me what you guys thought of it in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. So, bye.